What up, peeps? This weekend was the New York Comic Con, and we had tons of news all across the board. In the comic world, a lot of good stuff coming from the Marvel House of Ideas. One of my favorites was the announcement of Ultimate Wolverine. Now, the Ultimate Universe reboot has been pretty fucking gnarly. Ultimate Spider-Man's been leading the way. Ultimate X-Men, the manga influence has been fucking awesome. Black Panther, cool. And of course, the Ultimates is catching up and doing its own thing as well. But all in all, a great launch with led by Jonathan Hickman. He's doing some great stuff there. So it's cool that we're getting some more players into this world. Wolverine was a given. I mean, the Canadian Canuck was just bound to show up at some point or another. We got a glimpse of him in the Ultimate Year One special, but they gave us a glimpse of his skeleton. So we were in the assumption that he was one of those missteps that the maker took out of the equation, so he was dead. Well, I guess not, right? So it looks like this story is going to revolve around Colossus and Omega Red and the Russian faction utilizing Wolverine as their Winter Soldier. For the design aspect, he looks kind of like he's been a mix of Wolverine, Deadpool, with a touch of Winter Soldier, the mask, the Red Star. But the color dynamics, I feel like they might throw in some Deadpool attributes there. Again, looks very much of a mashup. But yeah, given this imagery, it looks like he's going to turn on his makers. Hopefully do some real cool shit. I'm loving this Steve Scrooge cover, but I'm looking forward to it. We also got an announcement from this cool Dark Knight Returns kind of storyline for Daredevil. Daredevil Cold Day in Hell. It's going to be illustrated by Steve McNiven. And I just forgot who's going to write it. Charles Soule. Sorry, he has written some great Daredevil stories, but this is going to be cool. It's a dark feature epic, but visually, from these images so far, looks very Dark Knight-ish, giving those vibes. The synopsis so far, it's powerless Matt Murdock is no longer Daredevil, but he's still the man without fear, right? So he's still doing what he can to help people that can't help themselves. And Captain America gives him a mission that he can trust nobody else but Daredevil and see what happens. I don't know. I love Steve McNiven. He's always been a great influence of mine. His art style's kind of changed over the years. He started doing this Barry Windsor Smith, who I love his art. But I didn't really like what McNiven was doing with it in his way. I liked his older stuff, to be quite honest. But what he's going back and doing now through this Daredevil book, so far I'm digging what I'm seeing, and I'm hoping he's kind of tapping into Frank Miller. You can definitely see the Frank Miller influence there. But I am digging that. In other cool news, Doctor Strange has given up his status as the Sorcerer Supreme, right? So now we have Doctor Doom as a Sorcerer Supreme, and his big event will be Emperor of the Marvel Universe. Yes. So, it feels like every once in a while, Doom comes back to rule the Marvel Universe, from Secret Wars to Emperor Doom now. And even in Doom 2099, like he ruled its part of his destiny, one world under Doom. That's what we have now. And Spider-Man's going to be one of his lackeys, apparently, but that's going to be another big event. And then, last but not least, looks like Jean Grey's about to Super Saiyan fuck up. She's got a really cool thing coming up. She's going to go toe-to-toe against Thanos and go beyond a Phoenix. What that is, don't know, but it's going to clash with all the other cosmic entities. She's creating something new. She's going to throw the whole fucking MCU off balance. Because that's Jean. It's what she does. She doesn't just die or allow anybody to step over her. She fucks shit up because that's Jean fucking Grey, the Phoenix. bad bee that she is, right? Really cool shit coming from the House of Ideas. I'm looking forward to it next year. What about you? Let me know down below. Like, follow, share, subscribe. Appreciate you.